Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Yo. Hey, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, man. Boss Talk 101, man. We appreciate everybody that's tapping in with us and showing love. Want to jump right into it, man. My guy, man, Diddy. Man, Diddy was denied bail again today. He won't be home for Thanksgiving. They're pretty much saying that this, you know, they're not going to let him out. His lawyers came and tried to, you know, give reason that let him out because he's not a threat. They said that he is a threat. So, guys, it's just tough, man. Denied bail. Caught him with a burner phone. All kind of stuff is being said. Said he had, no, not a burner phone, but he used somebody else's phone, guys. I don't know if I agree with this, man. I don't think he's no threat more than anybody else, but I got somebody on here who's going to talk to me about it. My guy, OG, PIRU is in the building. What's going on, man?
Man, they messing with, man, how you a threat because you got 1,000 bottles of baby lotion? That's crazy, man.
Well, I'm telling you right now, bud, they're not going to let him out. And I think that's something, you know, they said they called him, he was using somebody else's phone. And you've been in the county or in, you know, different places. Using somebody else's phone, I don't think that's
I wasn't in there when they had phones, E.
Okay. but I don't believe that that's, I mean, I don't know if
that's breaking the rules, bro. It's a rule. You know, my son the other day, one of my sons in prison, right?
Yeah.
And so he got busted with the same little old thing, right? And he said, Dad, I think they're picking on me because of our name. I'm like, nigga, it wasn't even no phones when I go to prison for making knives, stabbing white folks. I don't go to prison for phones. So it's you. It ain't no Kinsey name, so don't blame it on us. You breaking these damn rules.
Wow. It's rules definitely when you're locked up. But, you know,
rules on the street. If you can't follow the rules, man, I mean, I'm not saying Puffy, he should have known that he was getting set up. The same thing with Suge. Using a phone in jail, that's stupid.
Wow, these guys, man, I don't know if they realize how much they're being watched and on those phones and just the whole situation. You ought to be trying to figure out how to stay away from a phone and keep quiet in there. What you think?
You couldn't have said it better. They better watch your YSL. You know, they in deliberations now, and they finding everything they can to make them two boys guilty. But, shoot, all the phone conversation they had, you know, like I said, I have to look back at Young Thug. He did do the best for his life because he was going to the penitentiary. So, I made a couple of mistakes in life. I thought Hitler was going to win the war. And I thought, you know, the Great Depression was going to end in a day or so. So,
is Diddy a threat? Let's go back. Is Diddy a threat, and should he be held through Thanksgivings in that jailhouse like that?
Yeah, Diddy's a threat.
Why? How?
He's a threat to himself and others. He thought he was white folks.
So he thought he was white, and that's what made it go left.
Man, he thought he was above Negro status. And he can do things with white America. He is a danger to himself and others.
Man, I just, like I said, when I look at, you know, the way they, you know, they got this lotion or body oil, baby oil. They got all type of different things that they're calling him on, man. I don't know. I mean, the mother, she said, you know, she's got things to say. Of course, that's her son. I just don't know if they, you know, I don't know if he's going to get out. His hearing, I think his trial is set for May the 5th.
Oh, they're going to break him. They're going to let him out, but they're going to break it. He went against the norm as being a paid Negro, and he started believing he thought he was a real American for a minute there. And he just they're showing him you was just a paid slave.
Well, Cassie, I think, you know, her situation keeps coming back up too. That's the main thing they keep bringing up is what happened with Cassie in that hotel. And I believe, who put that out? I think CNN dropped it first, but was this a plot from the very beginning to hold Diddy accountable for that?
Cassie was paid by that alcohol, that distributing company that Diddy sued for $15 million, and they told him that they would make him pay, and he's paying.
And he's paying dearly. Do you feel like he'll get out May the 5th, or do you think he'll end up having to stay some more time?
Get out no May the 5th. If he get out, R. Kelly will be out.
Wow, I don't know if R. Kelly getting out, bud.
Well, R. Kelly will be out before Diddy will.
Oh, you don't think so? You don't think he's gonna? How long do you think it'll be? They gonna keep him some years?
Oh shit, man, he gonna do 10 to 20 years.
Come on, OG. Now, come on. That man can't do no 10 to 20 years.
How come he can't? He'll be somebody, girl.
OG, I like I said, I sit back and I think about it sometimes. Like, man, do these guys not realize how much, they're not able to do what their white constituencies do. They're not able to do what their the people that are around. Why do you think he took it upon himself to do the 1,000 baby oil, thing and start doing the little freak off situations? What made him feel like he was just that guy to make that happen?
Because white America introduced him to that. They call them swinger parties. Puffy didn't know nothing about that. His handlers took him in that, and he brought it over to the neighborhood, and he put it on another level. And what they did with him was not recorded, or he didn't have access to the recording when he was introduced. Now that he has started recording, everything they do will and be held against you. When they do it, it's all right. When you do it, it's a felony.
Let me ask you this. With the past history of Suge Knight and P. Diddy, what do you think Suge thinks about Diddy being in jail? Because I've been hearing some things.
Well, sure. I mean, Suge did always express being in jail. He don't want nobody to be in jail, And, Puffy ain't harmed nobody but himself. Now, he ain't killed nobody. Human trafficking, ain't nobody he ever himself physically grabbed and put on a plane and took nowhere. Human trafficking was hoes that went from one state to another state to do what they do best, hoeing. And they got paid for hoeing. The ones that suck penises, they got paid for penis sucking. So why do you can't hold that against them, but they are.
So do you think, and I got to ask you this before we get off of here, because I'm about to shut it down, but do you think Diddy's lawyers are doing the right things, trying to get him out?
He got some white folks that's dealing with what he's paying them all. Do you realize I would have fired that man the moment I came back from New York and got arrested? That was the baddest advice next to Young Thug's deal. How in the hell would your attorney tell you to come from out of the country, come right to the hornet's nest to talk to the feds?
So do you think... So you think he need to get rid of that whole team of lawyers that he has?
Man, I tell you, that's one thing I love about the sovereign state of Texas. Man, y'all got some attorneys. If you got some money, they gonna fight for you like it's nobody. I got arrested in Texas first time in my life. A lawyer ever came and got me out of jail. He told me to go home, go back to. I said, man, well, I'm on bail. He just go home. I'll get with you later.
Wow. So Diddy pretty much, the lawyers, he need to get rid of all his lawyers. They can't get him out for Thanksgiving. They brought him right over to the hornet's nest of dealing with the feds for this situation to even be transpiring. OG PIRU says he feels like he needs to get rid of his staff. What do you guys think? OG says he pretty much should have never been back over here dealing with this situation if he had a good set of lawyers. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think about it. Do you feel like Diddy's lawyers doing enough, or are they not doing enough? Should Diddy be at home for Thanksgiving? Let us know. Boss Talk 101, what the bosses talk. Boss Talk 101 reviews. Man.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.